Hi everybody, welcome back to TaylorToned. I'm Gabby and you have made it to a full body barre and pilates inspired workout. You're probably questioning why I'm holding tins and weights. For today's workout you are going to be needing a small weight. So if you've not got weights at home, 2 tin cans. If you have got weights at home, we're aiming for a 1 kilogram, 1.5 kilogram or 2 kilogram weight. Also those ones that velcro around your wrist and ankles will be great to use in today's class. If you've not hit subscribe, do that right now. Press the bell so you get notified every single time I upload. I upload 2 brand new workouts every single week. If you want to see the best results from your body from my workouts, make sure you've joined my mailing list on www.taylortoned.com. I send out free weekly workout plans. Give me a follow on my Instagram, I am at TaylorToned. Let's get straight into today's class. Go ahead, grab yourself some weights and something to protect yourself from the floor, a mat, a towel, soft surface, and let's get straight into this. Okay, let's do this. You're going to bring your hands into a prayer position, bring them to the heart center. Now roll the shoulders back and down, pull the abdominals in. You're going to lift your left leg first, go up and up. And up. So going straight in towards your knee lifts here. We're going traditional bar. Let's warm up the body. Go lift. So you've got to soften through the underneath knee. You're just drawing the toe in front of yourself, pressing those palms together. Now reach the hands out towards the side, roll the shoulders down, lengthen through your fingertips, and you're going to keep lifting those legs. So you go up and up. You have just 8, 7, 6 more. You've got 5 more. Here you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands behind the head, step the feet wide and the hips, go straight into a squat. Down, then up. Go drop, then lift. So I want your knees here gliding over the top of the second toe. Body stays upright, the hips dive backwards, and you squeeze your belly button away from your thighs. Feet are wide and the hips, toes point forwards, sticking your butt out. So posterior chain work, getting into the back of your body, but also getting the heart rate up. Drop, then lift. We're going to add a little combination here. Go drop, squeeze, drop, squeeze, drop, squeeze. So you're bringing your elbow towards that opposing knee. If you want the modification of this, you can go back in towards just the squats, or you can go a little bit slow with this action. Go drop, lift. You've got 5, up, 4 more here, twist, 3, working the waistline, 2, lift, 1, lift. You're going to bring yourself back to the edge of your mat. I want you to bring your chin into your chest, sequentially unravel and roll through the spine, and you're going to walk yourself all the way into a plank position. Hands on the shoulders, legs lengthen backwards. Now stay here. Modification of this exercise, drop down to the fleshy part of your thighs, pull your toes in. If you're with me in that advancement, I want you to stay here, lengthen the body. The eye line comes just in front of your fingertips, slightly in between your index fingers, and squeeze the navel in. Feet in line with your hips, pull the abdominals in. If you can feel it through the lumbar spine, you'll probably got those hips too low. So pull the abdominals in, maybe try tilting that tailbone under, pull your pubic bone into your belly button. Now you're going to give me a little rock forwards, push back, tap those knees, lift, rock forwards, back, bend the knees, lift, forwards, back, little bend, press. So maybe don't tap those knees on the floor. If you want the modified version, you need a little breather. Every time you tap, lower those knees down. We go rock forwards, push back, 1 bend, 1 lift. You've got 3 more of this combination. Go bend, lift. You've got 2 more here, back, go bend, lift. 1 more, forwards, back, little bend, little lift. Inhale, exhale. Now step your inner thighs together. Step your ankles together. Eye line stays down to the floor. The cervical spine, which is the top of your spine, stays nice and long. Embrace the shake. Embrace that burn. Inhale, exhale. You're going to lower the knees to the floor in 10. In 9, lower the knees in 8. In 7, you've got this. 6, lower the knees in 5. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Walk the hands to the edge of your mat. Push up set. We go. Big bend, push, bend, press. So you want to be gliding your chest in between your fingertips here, and the weight is onto the bottom of those knees. Of course, if you want the full advanced version of this, tuck the toes under, take a full push-up, roll the shoulders away from your ears, big bend, big push, 4, lift. How low can you get towards the ground? You have just 2, lift. Now last one, allow that chest to come in between your thumbs, eye line forward, squeeze the abdominals in, tuck the tailbone under, and give me little tiny presses down and down. We pulse it down and down. Now get as low as you can, elbows go into a V behind yourself. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, push back in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Well done, toes together, open through the knees, real quick child's pose. And then I want you to roll yourself all the way up. Give yourself a little shoulder roll round. And you're going to come straight on towards your back. At this point, you need to grab a hold of your weights or of your cans. So lower yourself down, and you're going to bring the elbows to the side of the body just like this. Lift the elbows up. We're going to go for a tap, tap, pull. Go tap, tap, then press. Tap, tap, pull. Tapping the weights over the top of the chest for 2 and squeezing down through the elbows, taking a full range action. Now the hips are on the floor, the knees are in a bent position, soles of feet on the ground, knees in line with your hips. We go tap, tap, squeeze it down, 4 more here. You've got 3, then we hold, low, 2, then keep the elbows down. Last one, now hover the elbows an inch away from the floor. Keep the fingertips to the sky. We squeeze, elbows to waistline, and then back out towards the side. Elbows to waistline in, squeeze back to the side. I want your elbows 2 inches hovering away from the floor, and I want you to visualize your fingertips are glued in the air, or your cans, your weights, they're glued in the air, and you're just rotating through those elbows. We squeeze in, 2, we squeeze out, for 2, we squeeze it, inhale in, we squeeze it, exhale, push to the side. Keep those fingertips nice and still. Working here on really toning up the upper body, working into those shoulders. You're also going to get a little bit of a bicep burn coming on any second now. Out to the side for 2, we squeeze it, inhale in, keep going. You've got 3 more of these to go. We squeeze in for 2. You've got it, 2 more here. Inhale in. 1 more. Now you're going to hug the elbows into the waist. Don't let the elbows touch the floor. Little tiny presses up and up and up and up. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze your fingertips to the sky. Spread your shoulders across the floor. Little pulses with your hands up and lift and lift. Keep squeezing those fingertips up, hovering your elbows a few inches away from the floor. Feel that burn through the bicep. Little squeeze. You have just 8, just 7, just 6. You're going to push to the sky. In 5, you can do it. Go 4, 3, 2, don't drop out, push all the way to the sky, connect your weights, your hands together, squeeze the elbows together, lower the weights behind the head, tricep work up to the ceiling, down to the floor with those weights. Good, 2, go up and press. We take it down and down. So you're squeezing the weights here above the head, but don't let the cans or the weights touch the floor. Keep the elbows as close together as you possibly can. Keep the elbows maybe anchored in the air, nice and still as they can be, and just drop the weights behind the head. We go drop and drop. We go push the sky. Inhale, exhale. Now what is the rest of your body doing? Have you got your abs pulled in? Have you got those knees bent? You've got 3 more of these to go. Dropping down to the floor. 2 more. Go lift and lift. Go lower and low. 1 more. Lift to the sky. Now lower the weights behind the head. Squeeze the elbows together. You're going to take little tiny lifts with the weights. So the elbows stay still. Just the weights. Take tiny presses up towards the sky. Connect the elbows together as tight as you can. Don't let the elbows move. You're just taking a pulsing action. Weights towards the sky. We go just a final, oh my gosh, 10, 9, 8, you've got 7 more here, you've got 5, 4, drop the weight in 3, 2, 1, drop the weights down, hug the knees to the chest, rock back, rock forwards, sweeping it round, on towards your hands and knees, tuck the toes under. You're going to roll yourself all the way up, bring your left foot forward, step your right foot back, bring the hands to a prayer, and you're in a lunge position. So if you want the perfect way to get into this exercise, 2 90-degree angles, tuck the back toe under, lift the knee off the floor, squeeze the abdominals in. We go little down and squeeze. little drop down hold. We go little down and squeeze. You're firing the back knee towards the floor. You've got 2 90-degree angles. We go down and squeeze. Inhale in, exhale away. Now I want you to really tuck under through the tailbone. You're going to pull your pubic bone into your belly button. You're firing your back knee down to the floor. The higher this back heel goes, the more intense it's going to get. We go little down and squeeze. You have just 4 more here. You've got 3, then we hold stillness. You've got 2 more here, last one. Now stay down here. You're going to take little tiny presses. Push, push, and press. Your back knee glides down towards the floor. The lower you sink in towards this lunge, the more it's going to burn, the more you're going to shake and burn. But you want that shaking and burning sensation. That is when you are transforming fat into muscle, and that is what you intend to do here, right? Little tiny squeezes. You've just got 10, 9 more, 8 more. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4. We hold in 3, 2. Now hold here. Keep the legs just where they are. Take your lowest position with your lunge. Inhale, exhale, drop yourself 2 inches towards the ground. Now you're going to twist to me and then twist back round. Twist to me, twist back round. Your legs are staying in an isometric contraction, which is the static contraction of your muscles. It's burning, right? We go twisting round to the center, back towards me, back to the forwards. We go twisting round and take it back 2 more. Really wringing out through the waistline. Imagine your waistline as a wet dishcloth, twisting out. We come back through center now, hold little tiny press, press. Press front knee over the top of the ankle, 2 90-degree angles. Can you lift your back heel higher for a final 10 and 9? We have center in 7, in 6, heel raises in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Wow, that burns. You're going to bring your feet underneath your hips, dial your toes to me, lift the heels away from the floor. If you need something to balance on, head yourself towards a wall, grab the wall. You're going to take the heels down, then up. Go down, lift up. Now you may be shaking a little bit just like me because of that absolute killer bicep. We go lift and lower, go up and down. You've got 3, then we hold. 2, then we hold. Last one now, keep the heels all the way up towards the sky. You're going to drop your heels halfway, then lift. Halfway, then lift. Halfway, then lift. So never let your heels touch the ground. Drop the heels halfway back to the sky. Go down, lift up. Go down, lift up. Who's feeling that burn through your calves? And down. Now option here to go a little bit faster. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Don't let the heels touch the floor. You have just 8, just 7, 6 more. You've got 5. Other side of lunge in 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. You're now going to go ahead and bring your left foot forwards. You're going to drop your back knee towards the floor, 2 90-degree angles, tuck your back toe under, lift the knee away from the floor. Front knee over the top of the front ankle, hands go prayer. We go little down, little up, little drop, little lift. Make it a 1-inch movement. It is super, super small here. We go squeeze down, lift up. Lowering that knee down to the floor a tiny, tiny bit. Press the palms together, roll your shoulders backwards and down. Think about your posture here, as well as the burnout through the thighs. So improving your posture and your balance, as well as toning up those legs. Go drop, lift. My feet changed. Drop, little lift. Go down, lift up. Drop down. Can you find the hold at the end of your move? Go drop, then lift. You've got 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one, now hold it low. Can you lift your back heel 1 more inch away from the floor? Make sure this front knee is over the top of the ankle. Little press, little press, little press, little squeeze. Driving your back knee down now. Add resistance in your lunge with that back knee as heavy as you possibly can, pushing it down to the floor. Sculpting you some long, lean, gorgeous dances like legs. We go little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. You've got 4, 3, adding a twist in 2, in 1, hold here. Round to me, and then back through center. As you twist through the body, your hips, they stay nice and still. You're just working into the waist, giving yourself a detox through the waist by twisting, bringing the waistline, the chest, it comes to me for 2, round and back. I can barely think straight right now because wow, that back leg is really burning out. Can we all go there? Drop yourself 1 inch towards the floor. You've got 1 more twist. Round to me, and you're gonna bring it through the center, lift the back heel higher, drop yourself 2 inches down, little press, 20 seconds. Embrace the shake, embrace the burn. We can do it, we're in it together. 15 more seconds now. Firing your knee down to the floor at resistance. We go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You have 7, 6, you're out in 5, in 4, it's over in 3, 2, 1. You're gonna go ahead, bend through the knees, drop yourself down towards the ground. And I want you to grab a hold of one of your weights, or you're gonna grab one of your hands. So you're gonna bring your hands underneath the shoulders, hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. You're gonna send your weight into your left hand. You're gonna sweep up towards the sky. And this back hand is gonna take a little bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Tiny miniature bend through the arm and a massive extension with those fingertips behind yourself. Try to keep your chest square down towards the floor. Try to keep the weight floating above the hip. We go little bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. This will burn quite early on because we had that killer arm section in the warm-up, those push-ups, that press with the weights above the chest. So this is gonna burn. We go little reach. You've got 4, hold in 3, 2, 1, hold here. Now add a little tiny pulse to the sky. So it's all about that pulse in action. Go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 20 seconds of pulsing. Square the chest down towards the floor. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. Pulse towards the sky. Toning up the back of your arms with this exercise. You have just 10 more presses, 9 and 8. You've got 7, wow, 6, 5, other side in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna flip yourself around. You're gonna pop the weight in towards your right hand. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're gonna send you're gonna send the weight above your hip. You're gonna take a little tiny reach away, bend, reach, bend, reach. The weight here is above the hips, fingertips in line with your shoulders. We go little bend, little bend, little bend, little bend. I'm laughing, you know why I'm laughing? Because I'm shaking so much. We go, little bend, little bend. Try to keep your eye line down. The only reason I'm peering backwards in that direction is because my stopwatch is over there. I do it every time. I don't know why. I need to really put the stopwatch in front of the camera, but I literally always forget. Just habit now, and I can't seem to get out of that habit because when I'm setting up, there's so much going through my mind. We go. Just 5, we pulse in 4, 3, 2, hold. Breathe. Shoot the weight up to the sky and add a little tiny press. Press. If you burned at all during this workout, give me a massive thumbs up. If you're feeling it through those arms right now, give me a huge thumbs up. We can do this. We are in it together. We literally have 15 more seconds of pulsing. I can feel my arms about to fall off any second. You have just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna roll straight on towards your back. You're gonna bring your feet down to the floor and we're going bridge. Hands around the side of the hips, heels underneath your knees. Lift the hips away from the floor. Spread your shoulders across your mat and get your booty off the floor. Little lift up, squeeze those hips. Little up and squeeze. Little up and squeeze. Dig the heels in, curl the toes off. If you've got a mirror or something reflective nearby, I have my veranda door so I can always see my form and myself, unfortunately, during the workout. Make sure you've got a 90-degree angle through the leg. So the heel is underneath the knee, little lift up, squeeze. And I want you to really think about that 90-degree angle. Your shoulder blades, they are spread across your mat. your upper spine, your top of your spine, cervical spine, almost down to that thoracic spine, which is the middle section of your spine. How many times can you say spine? Is on the floor. Here we go. Little up and squeeze. Little up and squeeze. Just 5, lift up, hold. Just 4, lift up, hold. 3, go up and squeeze. 2, up and squeeze. Now last one, keep the hips lifted. And you're gonna stay right there. Don't let your hips drop any further down to the floor. Just keep them off. Tuck the toes off the floor, keep the hips lifted. Now in this next move, do not let your hips touch your mat, you will lose the burn. We go slowly, down towards your mat, don't let them touch, to the sky. Down to the mat, don't let them touch, to the sky. Down to the mat, don't let them touch, to the sky. Now option, can you reach your hands up to the ceiling? I know you're probably thinking, Gabby, I'm uncontrollably shaking right now, but you can do it. We go down to the floor and up to the sky. Down to the floor, up to the sky. Now faster, down, up, down, up, down, up. Don't let them touch the mat. Unless you're in the modification, that is when they touch the mat. Other than that, I want your bum trembling and shaking. Remember that trembling and shaking sensation. You are rebuilding your muscles stronger, longer and leaner. You're converting fat into muscle, so give it everything you've got. Little down, up, down, up, down, up. Inhale, exhale. Let's push to the sky with those hips. Dig the heels in, lift the hips up. We hold to the sky in 10. In 9, you've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift the hips up, dig the heels in, keep those hands floating up, little tiny pushes up and up and up. Get that miniature bar movement, that tiny bit of movement, 20 seconds here. I know you can. Little squeeze, we'll pulse it up. Maybe draw your glutes together, squeeze them tight together, push your hips up and up, pull your pubic bone to the sky. Think about contracting. This is great as well for your pelvic floor muscles. Little lift, you're out in 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Well done, draw the knees to the chest. Wow, that was burner as well. Rock yourself back, rock yourself forward. You're gonna re-grab a hold of your weights or of your tins. Bring your feet to the floor, bring the hands in front of yourself and roll down in towards a Pilates C curl. Modification of this exercise, drop the weights or bring the hands here. So the hands are above your legs, feet are grounded into the floor. Rotate the palms, rotate them forwards. So this one is a absolute burner because you're going to tone your arms as well as your abs. So we go rotate forwards, rotate back. We go inhale, exhale. Now don't hold the breath. Press your lumbar spine into the floor, your sacrum, which is the lower part of your spine. It's like your tail for your spine. That is 1,000,000% on the floor right now. Your coccyx on the floor right now. And you want a deep C curl with the spine. We're taking that C curl position because we're really protecting the back here. As a fellow person, maybe you at home stuff with your back. Trust me, I do too. It's genetic. There's nothing I can do about it other than strengthen my spinal column, and Pilates and barre is great for that. In with those palms. 2 more. Rotate back. Rotate forward. 1 more. Rotate back. Rotate forwards. Now we lift the knee, tap the floor, bring the hand down, then up. We lift the knee, tap, bring the hand down, lift. Go lift. Drop. It's a little combination. Don't let the spine come away from the floor. We want a deep C curve. Lift, drop, open, forwards. Lift, drop, open, forwards. 2 more. Drop. Forwards. 1 more. We go drop, then lift. Press the lumbar spine a few more inches down. You're going to bring the elbows to waistline. You're going to shoot forwards, in. Shoot forwards, in. Bring the fingertips towards your shoulders. You can do this. Keep the feet anchored down to the floor. Keep a C curve with the spine. Go reach and in. Reach, inhale. I know it's starting to get really tough right now, but you so can do this. You have it. Bring the eye line forwards. We're just reaching, pulling in. This is the end of your class. Give me all you've got. You probably want to drop out, but don't do it. We go reach forwards, squeeze it in. You've got 2 more here. 1. Now you're going to bring the hands all the way forwards, press the lumbar spine down to the floor, and then you jump into the hill from the gate over there. You're going to go tap high, tap low. So it's like you're drawing your hands around a steering wheel. So we go tap high, then under, tap high, then under. You've got 15 more seconds here, and then you are done with your workout today. You've got 10 plus stretch, 9, you've got it, 8 more, 7, tuck the tailbone a little bit harder. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. You're going to lower yourself all the way down. You're going to bring your palms up towards the sky and take a bent knee position today. So soles of the feet come down towards the ground. Turn the palms up to the sky. Relax the body down and find yourself a deep inhale in and a deep exhale away. And again, bring your breath in and bring your breath away. Draw the knees to the chest, rock yourself back, rock yourself up and forwards. You're going to roll it straight away on towards your hands and your knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, scooping out through the spine, bring the eye line under. Exhale, press the chest down, lift the eye line all the way up. And then from here, bring your hips towards your heels, interlace your hands behind your back so your fingertips connect together. You're going to press your chest forwards, lift the hands up towards the sky and open through the pectoral muscles. Breathe in and breathe exhale. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, take a down dog, press the heels high, lift all the way up through those hips and find yourself that V position. The heels try to glide down to the floor so you're stretching through the calf muscles, through the hamstring muscles, through the glutes, the back of the legs. Trust me, they're going to need that tomorrow. Walk the hands in, take a bend through the knees and roll yourself all the way up. Then facing round towards me, I want you to bring your left foot in towards your left hand. If you need to balance with something with this hand, go ahead. Or you can bring it out towards the side to stabilize yourself a little bit more. And then you're going to drop the foot down towards the floor, change it up, bringing your right heel in, knee down towards the floor. The heel drives in towards your butt. If you're feeling a little bit sore tomorrow or the day after from this workout, I'd recommend this stretch because that lunge set was an absolute killer. You're probably going to need it. Also going to recommend this stretch because those arms are probably going to be sore as well. Hand across the chest, the arm loops under, roll the shoulders down, bring the head to the side. We also did a little tricep work, so you're going to sweep this left arm behind the head, use this arm to push it down the center. If you've got the flexibility, maybe you practice Pilates, yoga, bar at home, you're going to try to go ahead, interlace those fingertips, or maybe, I don't know, you stretch a lot. Or of course, if you know about stretching and stretch at the gym, you should be able to conquer this one. You're going to slowly unwind through the arms and then go ahead, pop your right hand behind the head. Use this fingertip to push down the center of the back. And then again, if you want the advancement, try and grab a hold of the fingertips. If you can't quite get there yet, don't worry. It's something to work on. Undo the arms, drop the hands down, give yourself a little shoulder roll back, shoulder roll back. And then you're going to go ahead, shoulder roll forwards, shoulder roll forwards, and then you're going to give everything a little shake off. And wow! Was it me or was that a burner? I am shaking so much right now. Give me a massive thumbs up on this video if you love today's workout. Hit that subscribe button and I will be joining you again in another couple of days for another workout. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. I've also got a mailing list on www.TaylorToned.com and on there you can receive my free workout plan. I'll see you all again next time for another class. Bye!